Our headlines today. Energy firms could be forced to offer customers tariffs which don't include standing charges.
Yes, those fixed daily charges currently add about £300 to your annual bill, no matter how much energy you use. Critics say they're unfair. I'll explain what the proposed changes could mean for you.
Failed by the system, the catalogue of missed chances to save Sarah Sharif, the 10-year-old murdered by her father and stepmother.
Good morning. We are live in Liverpool as Spello Library rises from the ashes. This place became a symbol of love and hope during dark days of summer riots. It touched the hearts of millions of people up and down the country. We'll have more from the people who brought the joy back to this community later in the programme.
At 6, the Prime Minister says questions need to be answered after the death of 10-year-old Sarah Sharif. Her father and stepmother were found guilty of her murder. Now ministers are looking at much stronger safeguards for children being educated at home. Also tonight, a tidal wave of flu is sweeping England's hospitals, say NHS bosses.
We do what we can to try and deliver the best care we can do. But if you're asked to ask me, would I be happy for my mother to be cared for in a corridor? I would say no.
Police searching for former England rugby player Tom Voice, whose car was swept away after Storm Dara, say they have found a body. An American missing for months is found wandering in Syria after rebels freed him from jail. And your voice, your BBC News, your thoughts on the difficulties of buying a home as the government unveils sweeping changes to England's planning system.
We'll take a look at the papers, many leading with the conviction of the father and stepmother of 10-year-old Sarah Sharif for her murder. The Mirror carries a photograph of Sarah alongside the headline, which reads, "The smile that hid a life of torture." The Times reports that there were missed chances to stop her murder, with the paper pointing to what it says were at least 15 opportunities for the authorities to save her.
The Guardian features the Sarah Sharif case, but the paper also reports that ministers are set to cut more than 10,000 civil service jobs in a new government efficiency drive. That's according to the paper sources, they say. Telegraph says that Professor Sir Chris Whitty, England's chief medical officer, wants to introduce what the paper calls a fat tax on junk food.
You found anything inside that's caught your eye?
Well, just it's actually a film review by Peter Bradshaw in The Guardian. This is a film I like the sound of. Basically, it's a film about the life of Roger Moore.
Yes,
so it's just a documentary film.
Does it reflect his antics as James Bond?
All his whole life, from start to finish, basically. And the voiceover for the documentary is an impersonation by Steve Coogan of Roger Moore, telling his own story, basically based on Roger Moore's diaries of his life. And a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, I won't go through the whole story, but, for example, I did not know that Roger Moore was first married at 18 years old and immediately became a stepdad at 18 years old. It's just right at the beginning of the story. There is also a picture, which I can't show you now, of Roger Moore wearing double denim, but the double denim lower part of the denim is very tight shorts.
He looks very good, very stylish.
That's how to wear double denim, if you're going to go for it.
That's a la like Paul Mescal now, you know, that kind of stylish out there.
Sorry, can't see it.
No. Good review? I mean, is it given a good review?
Yes,
lovely.
lovely.
How many stars?
I think it's a 4-star review, and I think, but I guess if you've got an interest in Bond, probably, but Roger Moore and that era of movie stars...
Tick, tick, tick for me. And the shorts add it on.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Artists, architects and engineers being asked to compete to design the National Memorial to Queen Elizabeth II.
The project has a provisional budget of up to £46 million. It will be paid for by public funds. The memorial will be situated in St James's Park, close to Buckingham Palace.
King Charles has been visiting Apple's UK headquarters at Battersea Power Station in London alongside the tech giant's boss, Tim Cook. Take a look at these pictures. It's the Christmas market that he clearly loves. He did a bit of perusing in Battersea Power Station, lots of lovely shops there. The King met with traders, some of whom are actually young entrepreneurs supported by the Prince's Trust programme. So those pictures showing King Charles doing a little bit of, light retail therapy ahead of Christmas. We all love a Christmas market, don't we? I love the ones along the South Bank in London as well. But the best ones are always in mainland Europe, aren't they?